What up, y'all? Osu recording really late at night and tired as fuck. Yeah, it's been a minute. A whole bunch of work, event planning, etc. Like Slashback is next week, etc. But to get into this, I got characters to finish before I move on to other content, and we are going to get into Akihiko. So, before I get into anything about this video, first let me give a shout out to Barz Zorks, longtime Akihiko player from like Vanilla era. I forgot when he started, during the time of all of us OGs playing. And he just put out an extensive combo video like a month or so ago about everything he finds is essential knowledge for this character. It's like 25 minutes. It will be linked in the description of this video because he deserves all the credit for that. And he did something different in that video than I'm going to do in this whole video series. He showcases everything that is essential plus your meter dumps. I'm going to show a whole bunch of routing that I find unique that I don't see too often. There will still be the basic bread and butters for those who only watch my channel, of course, and like basic routes you need to know, but then there's going to be a whole bunch of routes that you don't see too often, and you're just like, wait, that's a thing? That's going to be kind of why I'm doing this Aki series. For this video specifically, and the video series, you will not see me go past using 25 meter. I think 25 meter with Akihiko is already a lot. He's a meter dumping based character just because of the fact that it's for the damage output, but later in the video I'll show you all 25 meter basically by itself is actually just like more than enough. So this video is going to talk about essential Cyclone levels. I'm not going to go over every part of Cyclone and everything Cyclone does. I'm going to talk about the things that I need you to know for this video series, and that's it. But before I get into that, let me complain about 2A. So 5A and 2A for Akihiko are very essential normals. You will use them for everything. They're your pokes, they're literally your pressure, everything. In a lot of cases with 5A and 2A, they're pretty interchangeable for most characters B&Bs besides like special cases. Like Mitsuru is actually a special case. Ace and / or like Naoto, who forces crouch on their auto combo. Akihiko is unique because of the fact that his 2A actually leaks into his auto combo. But another thing though is that he doesn't have the benefit of the paration, which is the part you normally suffer with 2A but you don't see. He is the one case where you see it, and that's because of a new routing that you'll see me showcase pretty frequently in this video series just because it's really good. That showcases through his auto combo. Now, I will talk about it as I do it, which I'll do now, but bear with me, it's like its timing is really stupid. Even with every video I've already pre-recorded to drop this. Look at how far I get into. I'm probably not going to finish the route on 5A, and then see exactly where it drops on 2A, and you'll understand. So this is kind of hard to do just because of the weird timing, because of the fact that it is based off auto combo, so you have to cut your auto combo at a weird timing to sit there and get this to work. That hit backwards. That usually doesn't happen like that. But yeah, you see how far I got on that with 5A to 2A. The B hook drops. Like quite literally drops at the B hook. So like normally you don't see the paration difference in routing. Like usually off your 2A you'll see the damage, but you usually don't see the paration difference. In the terms of that routing, you will. The only reason you won't in certain cases is because the P2 value is drastically better, and that is universal for every 5A and 2A in the game. Your P1 value for your 2A is garbage, but the P2 value for your 2A is better than your P2 value for your 5A in the middle of a combo. So be pretty expected to see me use 2A in the middle of a combo pretty frequently throughout this series. But getting to Cyclone finally, after showcasing that, First thing is corkscrew. I'm just gonna go down the line of how I feel this matters. So that's level 1A, level 2A, and then here's the one that matters. Level 3. See how it causes a sliding knockdown, not a tech? That matters. Another part that matters is B. B, it doesn't matter about the level as much as it matters about height. But first, let's talk about A. The reason why A matters at level 3 or 4, you can't be level 5, it just has to be level 3 or 4. That's a safe jump. You can press the normal there, usually JB there, I just didn't press it on that air dash. You need that sliding knockdown to get a safe jump. If you don't have the sliding knockdown, you need to be in the corner to do B cork, and then roughly you need them to hit the screen about at the top of Mitsuru's tagline there, Queen of Executions, to also get a safe jump in the corner. There's a lot of combos that actually set up doing it. Specifically, the way it normally works is that you'll get to a point you'll arrow combo in the corner. Basically, let me do it properly. And then you'll sit there and safe jump. The timing's kind of goofy on the recovery post B cork, but you get used to it. And I think knowing those safe jumps matter just because of the fact that you need to be able to maintain your pressure with this character. He's pretty linear when it comes to pressure, so being able to maintain your offense as much as you can matters. So that sliding knockdown matters, and I will show alternative ways to set up both of these sliding knockdowns, so either you get more time and or it's just like better reward compared to what would normally happen. Getting past corkscrew though, now we are going to get into hook and sonic. So once again, nothing. And I'll just go to level 2 here, nothing. Level 3 though, level 3 B Sonic launches, level 3 B hook crumbles. The crumple does not matter too much. It does matter in the case like if you somehow get into a situation you can force someone unblockable. But in the case of B Sonic, you need this for like crouch confirms and etc. once you're trying to really get damage, and you'll see the routes that contain it. There's a couple ways to finally get it in routing that are still kind of goofy, but once you can get it, you want it. It's going to set up the next thing once you're at level 3, which is Assault Dive and Assault Dive loops. So, Assault Dive is the one case, well, everything's preferred level 5. You always want to hit this at level 5. Like always, you want to hit it at level 5. If the routing is like one of the few routes that you'll see me showcase it doesn't, it's because of the fact that it's just the best thing at that point to extend the combo. But the big thing is that, let's say, no level. The 5B counter hit route, you'll have a no level Assault Dive, and you'll see that in the playlist. B Assault Dive is the one that launches. Cool, right? SB doesn't. A doesn't. Another thing is that the recovery pretty slow on Assault Dive. Or at least the timing is like pretty goofy. That's like normally you feel like you should be able to do something immediately. You can't once you're at like below level 3. Level 3 is the sweet spot, and that is going to be for pertaining to mostly everything. Level 3 is where you start getting access to things like Assault Dive. And that's where a lot of damage will come from. It's a lot of your like near end combo damage too in a lot of cases. That's since you're gonna see an Assault Dive loop. And that's the reason that it even's loopable is because of the fact that they made it so hop can now be a part of Cyclone levels. Which also brings me to the next thing. So here's going to be a weird pair of things I'm going to talk in tandem with each other. Is going to be throw and DP. So that makes little sense in hindsight, and this is why I have to get into this. So a big thing about Aki is that his DP, his throw, both still work in Cyclone. They are naturally a part of Cyclone on top of like his Persona normals. Ended up also being a part of Cyclone on top of Hop. The thing about throw is that, you know, his basic throw, combo, cool, right? Little mini combo, not too much, cool. Then you get into level 3. And that launch by itself tells you that this is going to hurt you more than I'm not going to finish the combo, just going to force attack there. But it's like, me dropping it, that's 3k. Yeah, that matters. And it gets even worse if the case that somehow this happens, level 5, right? Because then, at that point, you're at level 5, and you can go directly into level 5 Assault Dive, which does a lot of damage, and etc. Even with it scaled, it does a lot of damage. But wait, how does DP get in the mix? So the reason DP gets in the mix is because level 3 DP and higher launches. Not only does it launch, it allows for combos. So I'm going to come to the corner real quick, and I'm also not going to finish the combo. I don't want to finish too many combos because it'll literally make this whole video longer. And this will be a level 3 DP. That's 3.2. Not the full route, by the way. This is 3.2. Yeah, that's why. Because the thing is that now with Hop being a part of this, you have to fear throw or Hop. And once that Hop happens, if you get hit, you are about to explode. Like, I mean that legit. Like, once I showcase the route, I'll just say the damage now. That route is like 5 to a K, 5.2. And I'm talking about from that level 2 JV starter and the level 3 DP. It literally does like 5k. Like, you die for that. So that's something that I want to put into perspective. Another thing about DP is level 5, and I just want to briefly talk about this. Level 5 DP, you're usually going to see this after you do A dive to end combos. But another thing is that on highly pro-rated combos, or if you wish, level 5, this always does a knockdown. I highly encourage that sometimes, if you really want, do the level 5 DP, use it as a safe jump to opportunity, because they are going to attack on the ground. You have all this time in the world. Like, I have enough time doing this to link sleep. So if I have enough time to link sweep, you can take that time to sit there and actually manually time a save jump, and it's actually not too hard. It feels kind of goofy, but it's not too hard. Alright, so don't be afraid to use that as an ender if you feel the need, because there are combos that are scaled enough where that feels like the case. Moving past that, we've gotten through the main tools of Cyclone. I have one special tool to talk about. This thing. I left SB Cork out of Cork because the main thing with the normal Corks is that you need the level 3 on A, and then you need to be in the corner with B, and also match a certain height to get a safe jump. Level 5, these are garbage. These are always going to be basically an ender into who take the super. They don't do much past that because quite literally the P2 value is atrocious, but your super will connect off of it, so hey, good for finishing your combos and doing way too much damage, right? Aki is a damage character. But then SB comes into play, and this tool is completely different. So I have a recording of Biku, right? that thing is active the whole entire time of travel. This has invul. It has like, it's from like frame 7. It's somewhere between 4 to 7 frames to my knowledge. When in doubt, check the dust loop. I think it's actually actively updated on the dust loop to tell you. It has invul, and I can say now it does scale pretty poorly. It is also one of the cases where you will actually end in level 5 DP for the route I will showcase with it. But then it has a special thing called, like the other ones, it fatals in combo, and that's where it turns into the issue. Because keep in mind, I have no counter hit on him. He's just at level 5, naturally fatal. So, at the beginning of the video, I was like, you don't really have to go past 25 meter. If I land this route, or at least a majority of it, this is kind of why. I'm going to use only 25 meter non-counter hit in an OMB. Yeah. And immediately I prove myself. That's too high. Ah. That's 7k. Non-counter hit 2B starter, OMB into I obliterated your health bar. That is why I think 25 meter is really all you need. You can do more, like, don't get me wrong. He can spend 25 meter in a whole bunch of ways. He can spend 50 meter in a whole bunch of ways. He is so good at meter dumping, it is not even funny. Like, it is actually kind of absurd how good he is at meter dumping to kill you. But 25 used accurately in a lot of cases will buff your combo damage by like 1,000 damage by itself, that it doesn't matter. Like, quite literally, like, you use 25, usually you're getting somewhere between like 600 minimum to at least a K more. So, with all of that being stated, that is my essentials for Aki in this video, and me complaining about 2A. Again, I will put Barz's video in the description, and if you truly care about learning this character, not only watch that video, but I recommend, if you are in the PFC Discord, talk to Barz. He is in there, he will teach you, he will guide you through some stuff, like, and he is still like discovering some cursed ass shit like level 5 sweep and etc. Like, there's like some sweep OMB routes that he's been posting recently that like straight up your health bar dies. He's like, I highly recommend talking to him and getting that connect to sit there and learn this character. Like, I'm here, but like, he's the vet. But other than that, I already have videos to drop. I'm gonna start uploading some of them tonight. I have work in the morning. I'm literally doing this video at like 2 a.m. Yeah, it looks like it's 2 a.m. So, thank y'all for tuning into this video as much as I did this at fuck me hours. Later, videos will drop starting tomorrow. I have basically everything mid-screen already recorded, and then I will get to corner once I have time. I'm about to be on a very busy run of a Honda show that immediately goes into slashback, then I have to finish the Honda show, and then I'm dying from other shit. So, not to tell too much about my life, but yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for tuning into this video. Good luck learning Akihiko.